Hello, Taurus. Thanks for tuning in. This is your weekly reading. We posted some full moon reads for the full moon that's coming up at the end of this week. So if you haven't checked that out yet, please do. This is Crow Indigo Intuitive Tarot, and this is just a quick weekly read. It's a general reading. It's not going to resonate for everyone, but if you are Taurus, Sun, Moon, or Rising placement, then there may be something here for you that is of value. We're going to be using the Wild Unknown Tarot by Kim Kranz, and then pulling a card from the Enchanted Map Oracle. So we're starting out with the High Priestess. That's a pretty great energy. Then we have the Five of Swords and the Eight of Pentacles. So with your High Priestess energy here, this is a really great card. I love that imagery. Can you see the tiger? There's a moon, but it looks, I don't know, it kind of looks like the earth there in the paws, in between the paws of this tiger. This is, just such fabulous energy to begin a reading for you, Taurus, given everything that's been going on with you of late. This is heightened intuition. Your inner voice is strong and it is guiding you, which is good because, again, we have this noise going on for you with the Five of Swords. It's not completely cleared out yet. If you haven't if you haven't looked at the reading for full moon yet, you'll see there's a done kind of like everything you've been going through. We are done. Like it is ended, and it may not be completely cleared up this week, but this Five of Swords energy, this sneakiness and things that are hidden from you, this sense of having to swallow your pride and back off because you've just taken on too much, that is waning. What I sense here with the High Priestess coming out first is that your intuition is getting stronger and you're becoming more able to discern where that limit is, what is too much for you. And right now, what is too much might be at a lower threshold than it has been in the past. But Taurus, you've been through a lot and you need to restore your energy. So if you need to set your limits, you set your limits, and you don't need to answer to anyone. You know what you can handle right now and what you can't, and you owe it to yourself to set your limits appropriately. We then have the Eight of Pentacles. See how hard the spider is working? The spider has built this very intense web. The spider has built up resources, material resources, but also I would say in this particular read, you're building up your emotional resources. You're resilient, and you are going to be able to handle whatever the week brings. There's a sense here of building your skills and talents, harnessing your innate abilities to create structure and security for yourself. Okay? This spider isn't waiting for someone to bring it food, is what I'm saying. This spider is using its talents to create this web to catch its own food. And that's the sense I'm getting here, Taurus. You're quite independent this week. You're clearing out all that old shit. Pardon my language. That's the word that comes to mind here. It's very much a case of you really aligning with yourself and your divine feminine and moving on, getting it out, getting it done, knowing where to set your limits, knowing how to take care of yourself. So we're going to just shuffle these as quietly as I can with that microphone on the desk and see if we can pull you one more. Pull you an Enchanted Map Oracle card just to finish off this reading. We have Magic Stream, number 18. Pardon the glare. The light is really wonky. I'm near a very big window, and It's gray outside, but it's so bright. Anyway, this is 18. You can see again the moon is there. The ibis is there. It's a stream, a magic stream. Let's see what the book has to say about that. Number 18. Excuse me. Everything is connected through the universal flow of consciousness. All right, let's see, Taurus. Every experience you have seems to have its own life story with a beginning, a middle, and eventually an end. However, there is danger in seeing events as separate from one another, since in fact they are all part of a continuity and a greater evolution. Like an ever-flowing magic stream, your experiences filter through the whole world, one leading into another, informing and influencing still more. Inspiration, invention, and revelations rarely come just to one person. The collective awareness is a shared storehouse of potential. When you remember you're part of the fluid continuity of life, you become a channel for great inspiration. Allow the magic to flow through you and carry your dreams into reality. Your success will benefit many. So I get here a sense that now that you're moving on, and knowing what your limits are and building your own secure financial situation, you're getting in touch more with your connection to the collective consciousness, and that's going to put you in a position to bring something into this world, to create something that can benefit many. And that's a pretty great feeling. It's a great read for you, and I think I'd be so curious to see, for those that this resonates with, what's happening this week. Because you'll see here, it's all fairly black and white still, right? There's not a lot of vibrant color, but there is clearly the promise of the sun and the rainbows coming back. You can see along the edges the rainbow colors of this card. Very subtle, but all the colors are there, just waiting for you, Taurus. So I hope you have a great week. Thank you to those of you that have subscribed. If you haven't already, please consider doing so. We'd love to have you subscribe, like, share. Give me some feedback. Let me know if this resonates for you, what's going on with you. And we always love to have your feedback. So thank you again, Taurus, and we'll see you next week.